Hey guys, Emily from Foodbox HQ here. Today we're talking about Wunderkeks. Wunderkeks is an online cookie delivery company that strives to nurture the inner child through cookies. So let's see what's in our box. Looks like we've got a little card that tells us a little bit about this. We'll take a look at that. And we've got our packing slip. So it looks like we have the Greatest Hits variety pack, the Wunderkeks family, extra large pink, a pom-pom explosion, which explains all of these guys, and some sprinkles. This is our cookies. I like that box. So look at that. Here are our sprinkles. Oh, that's so fun. Obviously these are the pom-poms, and this must be whatever family is, which I think might be a t-shirt. This is so exciting. Oh my gosh, check that out. That's so cool. All right, so let's get organized and talk a little bit more about Wunderkeks and how they got started. So Wunderkeks started in 2012 in Guatemala when their founder took an entire month off of work just to bake cookies. He was giving them to his friends and family, and they told him that he should start a business. So he did. And he grew that and eventually brought on his co-founder who he met on Tinder. And so they grew the company as much as they could in Guatemala. And then by 2019, they decided that they wanted to move to the United States. So they moved to Austin, Texas in late 2019 and started operating from there. Their big plan was to basically just do a pop-up shop at South by Southwest in 2020. So they prepped and they made all of these cookies. They had 25,000 cookies ready to be baked when South by Southwest was canceled due to COVID. So they had thousands of cookies that they had nothing to do with. So they turned to social media. So they posted and asked people to buy their cookies, and they weren't seeing too many orders, but one morning they woke up and they had 500 more orders. They couldn't figure out what happened, so they went online and they figured out that Busy Phillips, actress known for Dawson's Creek, Freaks and Geeks, and so many other titles, had retweeted them and asked all of her friends and followers to order. So from there, the word spread, and now they are very, very successful, and I'm so excited to try them. So they have a bunch of different offerings. They've got cookies, they have brownies, they have gift boxes. As you can see, they have some pretty cool add-ons for the gift boxes to make it more of an experience. So we're gonna do a taste test a couple of these. Really excited about that. And this little card tells me that we should probably put them in the oven for a couple of minutes. So we're gonna preheat the oven and then let's get tasting. All right, now it's time to taste them. So we have the everything cookie, which is, I think it's a sugar-coated cookie with cinnamon, pecans, I think there's coconut in there as well. Not a huge coconut fan, so we'll see how that goes. And then we have the brownie cookie, and then the classic chocolate chip. It's nice and warm, very gooey. Ooh, it's like falling apart in my hands. It's crumbly. Let's see. Crunchy. Definitely can taste the coconut. That's a personal preference thing. Definitely have a napkin when you eat this. Wow. I have to say, I have a very strong hatred of coconut. That is pretty delicious. Ooh, brownie cookie, nice and gooey. Check this out. Ooh, got some white chocolate chips in there. Wow. The white chocolate chips give a nice balance to the chocolate, although that is still really fudgy. Oh my God. I don't know how I'm gonna stop myself from eating all of the cookies in this box in one sitting. Let's try the chocolate chip. Talk about gooey. This reminds me of high school cafeteria cookies. Some of you may know what I'm talking about, but I'm so excited about this. It's almost like half baked. That is amazing. That tastes so good. It's gooey. It's got a little bit of salt, sweet, but not like overly sweet. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy. I feel like a little kid again. I'm probably gonna go eat all 3 of those cookies, but I'll see you in a little bit for some final thoughts. All right, just a quick wrap up on Wunderkeks. I cannot stop raving about this. First off, I love their story. I think it's such an interesting take on how to persevere through the pandemic. Something else I didn't mention is that everybody that they've hired were people who were laid off at the beginning of the pandemic from restaurants, and they were able to hire them in this kitchen, which is really cool. Honestly though, the best part is the cookies. They're absolutely delicious. I also like that they tell you to sort of bake them and warm them up a little bit. You don't always see that when you're kind of having cookies at home, and it really takes that experience to the next level. Speaking of next level, I love their idea of gift boxes. These little add-ons make it just feel so much more special. I think sometimes, you might think of giving somebody a gift like this, sending them some cookies or a cake or what have you, but it feels a little bit impersonal. By adding just these little touches of things like sprinkles or pom-poms, it makes it feel just a little bit more fun. And I have to say, I truly felt so happy and excited when I opened that box and saw those pom-poms. I felt like a little kid again and just kind of had this unadulterated joy. So if you're looking for a way to give the gift of childlike joy, click the link below and check out Wunderkeks.